than a day away from a weekend of good food and good fun at the National Shrimp Festival in Gulf Shores.
Vendors have been working hard all day to make sure everything is ready for tomorrow's kickoff. Fox News Baldwin County reporter Will Robinson Smith is joining us live again from the festival site.
Okay, Will, how are preparations going?
Well, they're going pretty well, Bob and Lenise. I'm sure you can hear the music over me. Just, they're testing the speakers on the east stage right now. So things are a little loud here. They're starting to really get jumping. But really, as far as the preparations go, you have people that have been doing this for a couple of decades that are out here. And you have people, that are doing it for the first time. So a really interesting spectrum. But, it's all for, the fun of, shrimp and food and good fun.
When you only have one day to set up everything as a vendor, it makes for a long day of lifting, arranging, and hanging. Just ask first-time Shrimp Fest art vendor Teal McGuffey.
I really do enjoy meeting the people and being out here. It's a lot of work, a lot more work than it really seems from the outside when you're getting ready on the inside, but I really enjoy it.
As for her subject matter, she says it comes from a lifetime on the beach.
That's who I am. I grew up on the coast. I grew up in Gulfport. I grew up on the water. So I have a whole group of shore animals.
And speaking of coastal critters, after the food inspectors gave everyone the green light, cooks could start setting up for their delicacies tomorrow.
One of the new aspects to this year's Shrimp Fest is an expanded outdoors area, which includes the coconut tree climb.
We also have a really cool new thing this year. It's called Virtual Scientist, and we have the good folks from Guy Harvey, and they're in Fort Lauderdale, Florida. They're going to be talking to us here at Shrimp Festival via Skype.
And part of that outdoor fun, like we mentioned in the last half hour, is our very own meteorologist, Jason Smith, is going to be one of the guest speakers doing a little bit of a lecture and a Q&A back and forth, talking about different outdoor activities and such down at that outdoor activity area. So there's lots of fun things to do, lots to eat, lots to see, good times down here. And things kick off tomorrow morning at 10 o'clock. Lenise?
Okay, I want to go back to that tree climbing, Will. How tall was that coconut tree, and did you make it to the top?
I didn't quite make it to the top. I've actually got a bit of a fear of heights, so I made it about halfway. I'd say it's somewhere in the nature of 8.5, 9 feet tall. So I got about a little over halfway. I mean, my head was probably about at the 7-foot mark. So that was about as comfortable as I was for doing it. But if you're a tree climber, definitely check it out. It's a lot of fun, and they've got a few different bells on each of the trees. So it's a race to the top. A lot of good things to see here.
And
now reporting live
it's free, right?
in Gulf Shores, Will Robinson Smith.
It's free?
It's what?
It's free?
Oh, tons of good food. I just saw a sign for stuffed nachos. I mean, there are crab cakes, everything you'd expect and want from a shrimp festival. I'm sure you can find it here. Lots of good things.
Thank you.